Mademan, released in 2006-2007-ish. This is a third-person shooter game based around a mafia crime story. You'll be playing the role as gangster Joey Verola, and this is a very special day for him.
Look, this is a very big day for me. Philly called. By the end of the day, I'm either going to be a made man or I'm going to be dead.
He's getting made, or killed. So he's going to go see the mob boss and become an important man in the mafia, or he's going to be shot in the face. Now the reason for that is going to be told by playing the game itself, so the entire story is taking place before this opening car ride scene. The events you play are during different periods of Joey's life. You'll start from his humble mobster beginnings of knocking off cigarette trucks, to his rise in the ranks of taking down opposing mob factions, and even some flashbacks to his time he served in the Vietnam War. And I found this time period jumping kind of confusing, but it was pretty neat too. Especially jumping to the Vietnam War segments, it gave me this feeling of almost two games in one. The story is told through cutscenes, and as you play, Joey actually narrates events as they happen.
You know, I recognize some of the guys this morning. They used to work for Philly. I guess they had a change of heart.
So that was pretty neat too. It gave this Goodfellas vibe while playing and kept the story in the forefront of your mind while playing. So that's another notable thing I kind of liked in the game too. The voice acting itself was good in some areas, it was bad in others, and there is some swearing in this game, so just to warn you about that if you are concerned. The levels are completely linear, point A to point B, and just mow all the bad guys down in your way. Checkpoints aren't too common, so if you die, you might have to gain a lot of ground back before you get to where you were. It's great to see the variations of backgrounds on each level, so you're not going to be looking at a lot of the same scenery over and over again. And that's always a nice little treat for the eyes. Gotta give them some credit there for some effort on that part. However, you are going to have a lot of enemies with the same faces repeating over and over. And all the enemies pretty much act the same way too. It seems like they all got the same kind of AI script to them, and there's very little variation to each model, so that's kind of disappointing too. The gunplay, I'd say, is alright. It feels good and responsive. The middle mouse is used to cycle through guns, and holding down the right mouse button will give you a more steadied aimed shot. However, the cover system in this game is a little wonky. He jumps out of cover, or if you don't line up properly, he shoots the wall, and this certainly gets frustrating at some points considering the importance of the cover system in this game. It seems the strategy to this is they take a few shots and you shoot at them while they're reloading, or if they pop their head out, you try to shoot them before they get a shot off. It's pretty basic stuff, but again, it's alright. Guns are pretty standard, sniper rifles, shotguns, pistols, and you also have the ability to dual wield any of the weapons, 2 Uzis, 2 shotguns. It's kind of cool, but it really sucks down your ammo, so you're probably not going to do that too much. You also have the ability to do a bullet time mode. This seems to get filled up by doing these executions on injured bad guys, and you might be able to build this up maybe once a level. So this does feel a little wasted, only able to do it once per level just really isn't that fun. They really should have had these more often, just in shorter spurts, I guess. So overall, I did enjoy this game. Kinda. I mean, in the most mediocre way possible. It's not a horrible game. While I played, I was perfectly fine with it. It's just nothing innovative or impressive about it. Mademan fits the phrase run-of-the-mill shooter almost perfectly. Every third-person shooter cliche is here, from turrets, cover systems, health packs, to bullet time. Now the problem being a run-of-the-mill game like this is it doesn't make it a bad game, it just doesn't make it a good one either. So yeah, you can enjoy this game at the most basic level of shooters, but when it comes down to it, that's pretty much all you're actually going to get out of this game is basic. So there you have it, Mademan. Thanks for watching.